Today we shall discuss about the exercise given from school for the class 8 students. First, activity 1. First thing will be F means false. And in case of writing supporting phrase or sentence, you have to write an old man sat on a wall by the Persian wheel, not the boy, an old man. In case of second answer, you should write F also. It will be also false. Because in the question, everybody got to know, but actually the boy said that nobody got to know. So within double invited quote, you should write and you should write it. In case of third, true. And the supporting sentence will be he went back by the same dart tag he had taken to come there. You can find in your text. In case of activity 2, first fill in the blanks will be anxious. In Bengali means udbigno. And second, thermos, thermoflask. Now that is important. Activity 3. You have to write a paragraph, 80 words, though means which I have written for you, it is more than 80 words, but it will be okay. You should give a heading, my experience in a train with an allying co-passenger in the midnight, because in the question it is given that you are going somewhere, you were in the train, suddenly you found that your co-passenger is suffering from fever. Now what you should do? Now you should start like that, I am. Then you should write your name and also the title. I read in class 8. That will be class 8, not 7. Sorry for my mistake. Yes, I have done. I have corrected. Now you should write I love to travel, not love to travel. Love, Love. I love to travel. Once I was traveling in a train. Once upon a time, you were saying that you were traveling, you were going somewhere in a train. Suddenly, I found an old man. Suddenly, you saw somebody. It was an old man. He was next to my bath. Bath means seat. That particular seat where you can also lie, where you can also sleep. That is called bath. And the old man was the next co-passenger. I just had casual talk, means normal talk with him, and got to know that he was traveling alone. And from the talk, I got to know one thing, that he was also traveling alone. তিনিও একা যাচ্ছিলেন. He had lots of affection for me while talking. As he was old, he was showing affection. Affection means sneho, love, means he was showing lots of affection, lots of love for me when he was talking. Genuine love, genuine blessing were there. Suddenly, I found him to have some problem. Suddenly, when he was talking, you found that he was in some problem. His health was not okay. He was having some health problem, health issues. I could understand that he was suffering from fever. Now, after checking him, from a distance, from your birth, you understand, you realized that he was suffering from fever. After putting on my masks and gloves, because you know it is the time of corona, it is not very scientific or healthy to go, especially to a allying person without masks and without gloves. So you did that. Putting on means wearing, wearing. Putting in means পরিধান করা. I went near him. Means after having my marks and gloves and the position, I gave him a medicine and checked his temperature without the help of my thermometer. And also, you have your thermometer. You gave a medicine and also checked that how much fever he was having. He started to have perspiration. Perspiration means sweat, gham. After having the medicine, after consuming medicine, he was having the perspiration. Then he recovered. After that, he was curing. He was healing. HEALING or curing. CURING. তারপরে সে আস্তে আস্তে সুস্থ বোধ করছিলেন। He blessed me. Means তিনি আশীর্বাদ করলেন। Suddenly I found that it was all a dream. Means actually your experience, it was not true that you were not traveling in the train because it is in the lockdown time. Suddenly you found that it was all a dream. It was a dream and I was in my bed. Means হঠাৎ তুমি বুঝতে পারলে এটা একটা স্বপ্ন ছিল এবং তুমি তোমার বেডেই আছো। But it was a nice dream. But the dream was nice. It gave you some kind of nice experience. Okay. You can write the writing like that. You can add, or you can also add different kind of dimension, different kind of points to this writing. I just give you how you can write. Okay. Hope it will help you. Thanks.